Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 7? It's part 7. 7? 7? Part 7. Part 7 of my Hikari campaign, where last time I forgot what number it was, and also I'm going on holiday this week. Don't get too excited, it's not really I'm going to stay with some family. They've rented a little cottage. My dad's a big train fan, like... I wonder how I became who I am, right? Because I'm quite nerdy. But like my dad never liked computers. He wasn't particularly, but I got into wargaming and it wasn't until a few years ago I looked at my dad and I went, holy shit, I never had a chance, did I? It's not trains, but I am definitely a nerdy piece of shit. So there we go. Thanks, Dad. And so, he's got a massive train show. I guarantee. I did this in the Discords a few months ago. I was looking at the square footage of my parents' house compared to my dad's giant garage where he keeps all of his motorbikes. He's got 4 of them, and also his train shed. I'm fairly sure he sneakily managed to create a second house for his hobbies, which I'm not even mad. That's bloody impressive. I mean, I've got a small room and the fridge is in here, so I mean, I don't even have that. He's managed to make a second fucking house for himself, on the sly. Yes, don't worry, love. I'll make us a garage. There's enough. I mean, there's enough space to put a car in there if you're lucky, but there's also enough space for 4 bikes, all of his tools. I mean, you have. He obviously looked at that and went, "That's an opportunity." So well done him. Anyway, I'm going. So I don't know where I got on this. Oh yeah, train. So. They've rented like a little cottage, which I guess used to be like the railway workers' cottage. Like it's right next to the train station, because I say my dad fucking loves trains. And so we're going to stay there. And we're also going to go to Peppa Pig World because Squidge likes it. And Peppa Pig World is, oh god, that's an assault on the senses. Imagining listening to the Peppa Pig theme tune on repeat for hours. Like it's literally the kind of thing they do in Guantanamo fucking Bay. Jesus Christ. But there we go. So that's, I'll probably doing that and some other bits and pieces. So that'd be fun. But also, the reason I said that was because this video will probably be coming out quite shortly after the last video, and that's because obviously there won't be time to do it before I leave, and I planned it very poorly, and so on and so forth. And so don't expect a video for at least like I don't know, maybe 5-6 days. So that's where we are there. But last time we got Alariel on side, didn't we? We just need to get Tyrion. Tyrion, though, is he's massively falling for the simp. Look at that. Look at that. 28 change this turn. That's major. That's major. So basically, we kind of need to keep an eye on this, keep an eye on Tyrion, sort of like bop him where we can. I want to give him back some of these settlements as well, unless I want to keep them. I don't know. Do I want to keep these? Well, I might want to kill Count Noctilus. The nice thing is, like, basically, I've got some elf puppies now, and I can basically say, right, guys, go and fucking kill them if you wouldn't mind. Can you just go and wipe them out? Thanks very much. And they'll go and do it for me, so thank you very much there. Right, so... Indeed. So, we are going to...
Extinction comes.
Well, I was going to give him a back rub or something. Can you reach him? No. Okay, good to know. Meanwhile, you know, maybe we should put one in the Lawn Forest. The Lawn Forest is probably quite susceptible because it's only the one settlement, right? So if we stick some thingies on there, and oh, they want a peace treaty. Let's be friends. Let's be friends, guys. I'm not gonna cause. I'm not going. What am I saying? What words am I trying to get out here? I don't know. Oh, hello! Alice has declared war on the Cult of Pleasure. Well, that's the other thing. Last time we had a poll. That was probably what I was trying to get to. Last time we had a poll. The poll was: should we military alliance Marathi, or should we
There is little joy in
seduce her? Hello. No, I'm not going to declare war on them because I have no desire to. Right, we have to save 300 for when we get Tyrion on side. However, we've got plenty of time to do that, so we can do that. The Bleeding Spire, definitely get that looked at. Pig Barter, okay. Dragon, over there. Oh yeah, that's Rakarth. It's like, what? Dragon? Doesn't that belong to what's his face? But I guess what's his face is that, you know, I'd completely forgotten about Rakarth. I just completely fucking forgotten about the guy. He's down there, he's doing his own thing. I had completely forgotten. Never mind. Should we? I'm going to come up here and take out Griffin Gate. Look, I own the rest of this province, right? White Peak is fucking miles away. It's a level 2 settlement. How much would it take?
What do you want, Thrall?
I want... White Peak. You really don't want to give that to me, do you? Yeah, it's going to be an absolute nightmare for you to keep because it's surrounded by my corruption. So you're going to get the fact that you don't have vampiric corruption, which is going to make your vampires sad, and the fact that it's also filled with, you know, butt plugs, which is also going to make them feel sad. Because it's a well-known fact that vampires don't like butt plugs. It's very, very well known. Super well known. Hello, guys. Look, I don't really want to kill you, but I wouldn't mind sacking your city. The only problem is, where's the city's not down there. It's not a city. It's just so many L's. The problem is if I kill them, I won't get the gift. Mind you, it'll probably be more, won't it?
It pleases the prince.
I'm just gonna sit here, and if we can, like, what am I thinking of? If we ambush them, they should be able to retreat unless they're marching. So my plan is, I mean, just let them get away, basically. That's the plan. Also, we need to finish off Tyrannoch. They can't do anything. They're basically just stuck there at the moment. Also, I need to do my fucking quest battle, don't I? Shall I do my quest battle?
I reject this.
Let's heal up for a turn. Then I'll go and do my quest battle. That's my cast iron promise to you. Yes. Also, do we have anyone I can... Oh, you can put a cult in some way, can't you? So can you, actually. Tell you what, let's put a cult in Marienburg. Boop. We don't have... I can put a cult in there as well. We don't have enough devotees to actually build anything there at the moment. But we've got a bunch of cults in places now. Look at that. Okay. Leon, I think I'm just going to keep you around here. Urethra. Do something like that. Because that seems good. Right, the Empire is... Oh, it is actually slowly succumbing.
They call to you.
Oh, interesting. Who are you, Bane? Oh, you're that one. Okay, in that case. More specialists.
Cultist of the perfect prince.
It failed. Well, never mind. I need to get Ron Jeremy over to Morathi. We've got a bunch of agents currently heading in Morathi's direction. The idea is we're going to slap cults in there. We're going to slap marks of Slaanesh on them. That is, of course, going to piss her off. But if we can sort of, like, balance that a little bit, then I feel like we can seduce her while keeping her sweet.
With me, you will soon realize.
Oh, I don't want to be a defensive alliance with you, mate. I mean, for one, you've got my city that I want. And unless you give that to me, it's not going to go well for you, mate. It isn't going to go well. Hello? I'll let them keep it. I don't really care. It's going to have an impact on the amount of... I mean, the only slight problem might be that Alarion and Eltharion just kick the shit out of Tyrion. I don't really care, to be honest. If he survives, he survives. I can always give back some settlement back, can't I? So there's options there. Marathi, how's things going with you? Right, it's not increasing, but it could do.
Master.
That is not Marathi. You, on the other hand,
Infiltrate their blood.
yeah, this will annoy her,
I shall try again.
especially if it doesn't actually do anything.
Cultist. Their furious winds.
Hero actions -10. That's going to be quite brutal, actually, isn't it? Here, okay, hero action success chance +6%. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Everlasting gift, devotees +25. Jesus, that's a lot. I'm going to get that first because,
As intricate as it is beautiful.
yeah. How many gifts of Slaanesh? We have 27 gifts of Slaanesh. So I don't know how many we get at the moment. Is it around 10? We've got 27, we get 135. What's the maths on that? Well, either way. I mean, +25 seems like a lot. Right, that seems like a lot of guys. Okay, well, if Tyrion manages to survive, then good for him. Meanwhile, we are going to go and do Throbbing Vein? No. Wit Stealer Sword. There we go. We're gonna get the Wit Stealer Sword. Teleport. It says a Pyrrhic victory. I mean, that's a really nasty army. Holy shit. It's a problem with quest battles. You never entirely... Like, some quest battles are a piece of piss, and others are just an absolute fucking nightmare. And this feels like it's going to be an absolute fucking nightmare. Oh well.
You are in my way, Asa. Move aside, and I may grant you a gift rarely bequeathed on my other playthings. A quick and only mildly painful death. What vexes me, and the agonies I shall visit upon you and your descendants will be as legend, sung in the halls of the Marcher Fortress for eternity. Bring them to me, my fiends. The feast begins. We are in...
I hope they get to do more underwater shenanigans one day, because I do love the terrain down here. Little bit of shades directly on those Lothern Seaguard, taking them out. And we're attacking mostly the High Elven left flank. They've kind of got three entrances. And as we attack this one, it looks like they start pulling units away from the other two, which means we can now bring our cavalry in and around. But our main thrust is going to be over here. We've got the Kari, we've got the Marquis of Mashoism. And the Phoenix Guard continuing to try and hold the line, but they've been debuffed to shit. They've got no melee defense. Wow. This has weakened their line significantly. A little Dragon Breath on the Demonettes as they advance. While that's happening, the Marauders are throwing themselves at the centre, which mostly has the Sisters of Avalon. And then our cavalry sweeping around now to the undefended far left. So they can sweep around and behind. This is where I wish I'd got picked up the Shard spell, because that does a lot of damage. And dropping it right on this blob would have been very satisfying. Sibilant Slaughtercade makes a break for it as we manage to break through their lines. The Fiends and Demonettes now surrounding them. And our cavalry moving in along with the Furies, who have managed to hunt down some of those archers quite successfully, knocking out that bolt thrower. And then finally, I mean, I don't know why the Sisters of Avalon decided to try and get into melee combat. It's It's definitely a weird move. And maybe the last one they'll ever make. As they get thrown all over the place. Bringing some Beguilement on the flank there, starting to hack their way through. And Snippet Sourcecade not really doing all that much damage. 15 kills, which, you know, is fine considering it's Sisters of Avalon, which means they still have 754 damage dealt as gold, which is fine. That's, you know, adequate. And now we've got the elves surrounded. It's just basically a case of hacking them to death. The dragons causing a little bit of a problem as we chase them off. It decides to come back. Oh, I don't want dragon breath. I would prefer not dragon breath in my blob of demonettes, please, Mr. Dragon. No, no, no. Fucking geckos. Ah, that's gonna sting. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. Hikari charging back. I don't know how that dragon managed to take off considering Hikari was chasing it. I mean, Hikari should have been able to keep up with it, no problem, but whatever. The central blob is now surrounded and slowly being cut down. Yeah, they're not escaping anytime soon, are they? There we go, the Elven army is broken. And Hikari has his sword back. And possibly his mojo. Oh, I do need the devotees. I'll take it. Good. And we've got our sword as well, which is income from post-battle loot, Slaanesh corruption, recruitment cost reduction, melee attack, weapon strength, and of course an ability which increases our base and armor-piercing weapon damage by 100% for 17 seconds, which of course does make you quite nasty.
The Tempter Lord.
I mean, you got 635, which means that'll double it. So you'll have like 8. Yeah, so you'll have over 1,000 weapon strength for a period of time.
Imbibe your essence.
Talking of that, I think we should probably give you some combat stats. Crystal. I mean, you've basically got everything, Crystal. I mean, apart from Scarred Veteran. So I guess I'll give you that. And Charisma. Let's do something like that. Okay, I'm going to let you guys run away because I think that's probably optimal.
Most privileged of
Young leveled up will give you Inspiring Presence.
wondrous suffering this will bring.
What an Inspiring Presence. I mean, I guess it depends on what you think of as inspiration, I guess.
Name it.
Okay, can we whack? Come on. Ah, rubbish. Still, it's that number of settlements. Right, so you've got -5. However, if we slap that one, then you'll have at least a So it'll take a little while, but it will tick up over time.
My divine master.
Okay, you've both got traits on you, so I'm going to try and wound you.
Find me the thrall who is to blame.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. Oh, I do like having this gold mine. Oh wait, no I don't, because it doesn't actually do anything for me, does it? It's literally like every other... Well, it does give me golden idols, which I can trade.
Madam,
Yes.
sing the songs of death.
I could be friends with you, Solostra. Don't know. We'll see how Marathi feels about you first. Wow, really?
Take what's theirs.
Oh, you are super simple.
Enter then. Are you after a drink, a fist fight, or both?
Oh, that's not really going to give you much.
Tribal fury.
I'll just wait until they like me, and then I will take their trade agreement. Okay, people are a little bit sad here, which is good. Because that's obviously increasing. Holy shit, I'm making 4,000 a turn. How much am I making? Jeez, I'm making 4k from this settlement. Yikes. That's even without the bonus 20% as well. Holy shit nuts. And I'm going to make more as well. How much money we make? So that's making 938. That's making 1,000. That's making 1,000. I mean, they're all making over 1,000.
Pleasure, for pleasure's sake.
Cherry. You're just there, aren't you? Okay, in that case, you're a specialist, because that just gives a general increase to everything you want to do. And plus, we can't actually increase the chance of... what am I thinking of? Thingy. Do I want an outpost in... Gayen Vale? Oh, I'm going to put an outpost in Gayen Vale. Do that one. Do I not have one in Union yet? Goodness me. Alright. Do I get your special... I think I get your special guys as well. I mean, do I want a bunch of elves in my army, though?
Divine master.
I don't know.
I can feel it. You will have an undeniable attraction to me.
If you like the fatties, I guess. You want some military alliance. Oh, you are at war with the elves. Is that a problem for me? You know what? I'm going to say no to you, because I just don't know what that's going to do for me, to be honest. I don't think it's going to do anything, so no. Okay, those guys are confederated, which will make things a little bit harder, but on the other hand, it does mean that they'll also subsume... Oh, they didn't have Marienburg, did they? Yes, let's titillate them.
You are in her
Ugh.
master.
Okay, be a specialist. You...
Cultist of the perfect prince.
Mm-hmm. I need to find some... Hello. Oh, you've already got one. Alright.
Go with grace.
Okay, let's keep looking at it. Let's keep searching. Hello.
Infiltrate their blood.
And...
The devoted
Boop.
slay themselves.
Perfection. Fucking affection. Right. You're up to 67. It's going up 22 a turn. This is all going the way I wanted.
Name it, and it
Marathi.
shall be done.
What's our chance here? 28, 35. Oof, it's not great, is it? Problem, each time I try, it'll piss her off.
And it shall be done.
I think maybe the best way is just putting
Your sin is my command. Name it.
putting
and it
themajigs
shall be done.
in our cities. It'll take a little while, but if we can do that, also do the proliferate. We're making 194 cultists a turn,
Name it.
which is undeniably pretty
Shall be
legit.
done.
So we'll just keep doing that, basically, I think. While we wait for Tyrion to succumb. Let us take Griffin Gate, seeing that this is here. It says close victory. I'll take that. And I could subjugate them. That would be 500. Is it worth it? Because they won't be able to do anything. They won't give me any money. I don't think it is, to be honest, because what we can do is then we can go for the proliferate. So that's minus 2% cost, which means that that'll get reduced again. So basically, we go for long term rather than short term. That's my thinking. I kind of want to... Do I want to go charge bonus or hard to hit? I kind of tend to go hard to hit.
Gift from my master.
And you can be a mentor because that'll level up everyone quicker, which is good. You can have Occam's Mind Razor. Okay. Okay, making some good money here. What else do we want? We've got one of those, which is good. Unlocks technologies. I guess I wouldn't mind that. And is there anything that's going to give me, like... I mean, it's unlikely that we're going... well, it is dropping. I don't think we need, like, another... What's that? 10 devotees a turn? It's not really that much, is it? And, to be honest, if I want more cultists, I can just make more. So I don't think I need that. Kind of tempted to maybe... fuck it, let's just do that.
Prince's
Fuck it. Tiffany, you've not really done very much, have you? Okay, slaves to excess. I kind of feel like we should probably send... Maybe we should send you to go beat up some wood elves. The wood elves seem to be doing very well for themselves, which is slightly concerning. That could be problematic. I think if we can get the Empire on sides, I think that would be good. Wulfric.
I travel the world seeking jewels. Today.
Again, that's a potential. What do I actually need to do? Okay. Spreading corruption to over 100 regions. We haven't done that. I think Marathi's probably helping us with that one, although... Well, I will do all the world's stage. That's fine. Weapon strength, that's fine. We also need Etane, which is the only one we don't currently have. So that's in hand. 40 gifts of Slaanesh. We can do that. Okay, so these guys are almost dead. These guys we're going to have to go and deal with. They're probably down here somewhere. They may just die of their own accord, but we can't tell that for sure. I wonder if Kemmler would...
My minions are ready.
No, he's just going to be a dick, isn't he? Okay, well. I wonder if we send Tiffany up there, then. We send Tiffany over to deal with these guys. Maybe we send Leon with her. Like a twofer. Eiffel Tower. Forsaken are pretty fast. What do I want? I might... Okay, let's go for a Forsaken. Sort of mix it up a bit. Mix it up. Right, well, right, so Nakari... I don't know what I want to do with Nakari. So Marathi has become a big block by herself. I might send Nakari up to deal with Alice, potentially. There is also some big issues up here, because obviously the dwarves... It's, what's his face has managed to... Who are you at war with?
It won't change your fate.
Nagaroth, Hagreef... These are the God Queen and the Monk. What's at war with... What's his face, though, are you?
Yes, I
that
am
guy.
handsome. But we must... I am pleased.
So I can't seduce you.
The gods smile. Doctor on.
So the Warriors of Chaos are immune. The Wood Elves, though...
Glade Lord.
Shield of Athelloren.
The Wood Elves are a potential. We could do the Wood Elves. What else do we do? The Norskins are, I mean, to be honest, for the most part, simping already for us, so who cares? The Knights of Calador, nowhere close. We've got Yvresi, we've got Avalon. Tekalis is on his way. It's happening. Whether it happens before he dies, I don't know, but I'm not going to be that cut up. You know, should he die horribly? Oh well, never mind, I guess. No point crying over spilt elf blood.
The Dark Prince promises ecstasy for...
Hello, join your war. Oh, go on then. Hello. Had to think about that, didn't it? Do I want one of these? I don't really want another cultist, so I can get cultists easily enough. And that's not a problem. Right, how strong is Mazdamundi? He's strength like 46. He's got like 2 settlements, so that's fine by me. Okay, that's not going up anymore.
How should I debase myself?
Well, you could try this. Nicely done.
They call to you. I know my place.
Basically, if we could just slap. What does this do? That's fine. That's fine. Anything which increases seductive influence. Just need to beef that up. Tyrion is just crumbling, and the problem is, as he loses settlements, it actually loses because they. Oh God, Alariel, don't burn. That's my. I have my cult in there. I just had it looking nice. You crazy bitch.
Who will join my rapturous odyssey?
I don't know. You just can't help some people, can you? You just can't help them. Okay, what do I want to do? I could go north and take out Alice. So what are let's look at the objectives here. So we need to spread corruption. Well, that's kind of almost passive in a way, and we've managed to do that. So we're just waiting for Tyrion. Either he dies or we wank him off. Either way, Gifts of Slaanesh. We're doing that anyway, so that's fine. And so it's just maybe we just send right. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Nakari. You're going to come in for a pit stop. We're going to do some rejigging. A little bit of rejigging. Let's do that. While that's happening, Tiffany and Li Yong are going to head over to Bretonia to kick the shit out of these guys. Kemmler. Because basically he's been a massive pain in the ass for long enough. No, urethra. Never mind. Okay. Come on. Nice. Nicely done. So that's now ticking up. So we can get those guys. That's just, again, matter of time. I'm actually thinking we need to start working on these wood elves, don't we? These wood elves. These wood elves could be a problem. So let's... Right, we're bringing Nakari in for a pit stop. He's going to do his little pit stop. We're currently working on Marathi. We don't need to. Malekith's dead. He's got his ass kicked by Grombrindle.
If all goes as foreseen, our intimate relationship will last an eternity.
That's an option. Join our war against Kislev. No. Because I don't know why you're at war with Kislev. And also, why would I want to be at war with Kislev? It's not going to do either of us any good, is it? Realistically. Okay, we're going to put you in there. You're going to come over here. Where is Tiffany? There you are. Right, we're going to link up at Misnar. Yeah. Your army does not have any characters. Do we have any... Oh, we could get... Unearthly Reflexes, Diabolical Splendor. You.
Sorcerer of Slaanesh.
And can we get an Allurus? Yes, we can. Depraver. Diplomatic relations with all factions sounds pretty legit. Campaign movement range. And speed.
Are you tempted?
Well, I was, yes. That's the reason I picked you, my dear.
Prince. Gratification must
Do you have any friends? No, you don't have any friends. Are you... Wait, what type of caster are you? You're... Okay, then we're picking you.
Servant of desire.
I would actually really like another Lurus, but we don't have the building for it.
Pleasure, for pleasure's sake.
Right.
Extinction comes.
It was a 72% chance. I had to take it. How does yeah, that's going down.
Slaanesh's courtesan.
That's going down. I guess wound, but I mean, establishing a cult actually doesn't cost that much. Like, if it reduced the cooldown by 1, 2, or 3, I'd be like, yeah, that's amazing. But just reducing the cost, because that is exactly what it does, isn't it? It's just reduce the cost. Yeah, 30%. It doesn't cost that much to do anyway, so it's not really a it's not really a useful thing to do. But never mind. Okay, slowly ticking up. That's good. I feel like if anything, Morathi should have like positive resistance, because she fucking loves butt plugs.
Prince guides us. Name it.
She's probably got a collection.
Shall be done.
Probably lends them out to her friends.
Executed.
If she had any.
The cult grows.
Nice. He'll be back with a mark.
Speak.
I want, like, with the cult thing, I wonder if maybe it should be that, like, putting the mark on should be like an effect of its own. So rather than hindering replenishment, it should just be place a mark on.
Sensations without.
And also, I feel like maybe the more marks you put on, the less, like, the cooldown reduces on the cult. So, like, if you perform an action, it actually reduces it by another additional 1.
Will you savor the tastes of ecstasy with me?
She's a ghost, she can't. Non-aggression pact. You know what, I just don't like you very much, Lostra. I might actually kill you. Kari can move a little bit further.
Hunger for souls.
Okay, first things first, we're getting rid of those guys. Yes. And more of those guys. Basically, this is going to be a whole thing. Okay, are you... What kind of caster are you?
Without conscience.
So, it makes sense.
Sweet decadence.
Okay, I'm going to put you in there.
We march for Slaanesh.
You are going to come over here. You are going to come and join that one. And you...
A vicious.
Come here. Come here. There you go.
I think not.
Oh, there's not a space. Okay, we'll just get rid of one of you then.
What will bring them the
Hastening the path of pleasure.
Slaaneshi herald. Prince's herald.
Okay, we'll do something like that. Now, Kari is recruiting stuff. And we are going to not do that because we don't have enough money.
Yes, with vigor.
Anyway, we can put a cult in here, so we should probably aim sort of put as many cults in as possible. I reckon if we can do another wave of cults here, that should be enough, I think. I think we'll have them then. Right. Talking of having them. Oh, I kind of tempted to get more devotees. 160. Is 2 less seductive influence, though. Let's do something like that. Do we have any... You've got one in you, but I'm not really worried about that. We've got one down here. A diplomatic bonus. Yeah. this settlement isn't upgraded yet. It will be making more than 300 eventually. So if we do that, we'll get the bonus and then more influence. I'm not super concerned about Rakarth at this moment in time. Although the fact that he's at the east coast of Lustria suggests he's big.
Have you any new?
How 16 settlements? Yikes. Yikes. Marcus is still alive, but I don't think he's super alive. Meanwhile, I mean, I could put a mark on you, but I don't really think that's going to help us all that much, seeing as you seem to be super simping anyway. Why was that damaged?
Cruel and deadly.
Oh well.
Nakari loves to frolic.
What do you want? No, because I might be able to get them on Soul Light. God, they're invading Tilia. I was going to say Estalia, but that's Spain, isn't it? Tilia is Italy. How's old Tizzers doing? Oh, he's not doing very well, is he? I don't think he's going to survive. I mean, never mind.
Cultist. The cult grows.
Let's slap a cult in that one.
Your
Come on.
sin is my command. Plentiful excess.
Don't be shy. That one. Yes. Is that the one that gives us another cultist? Yeah, I don't really want another cultist, but
At once.
you know, as soon as I'm going to get one, I might as well just accept that. Yeah, it's dropping because I'm assuming just because of all the fucking things I've done. Where are we? Hero actions minus 38. Yep. Yep. Not happy. Okay, we're going to go and take Leonessi. The girls are back in town. Girls are back in town. Okay, we're going to save some money so we've got some stuff to recruit.
The prince guides us.
You're 2 turns away from being able to slap another cult in somewhere. Probably Arnheim at this point. Bane. Where do we want you to go? Oh, there's Carl Franz. I bet Carl Franz likes butt plugs. No, apparently he really does not like butt plugs. Very hard to... I guess it's a stick up there. Blocks the way. Allegedly. Okay, we're going to build that. And I know I said I'll save money and then I'm just spending it. Well, actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to build that. Yeah. Because that's going to give us more money. Right, how's the public order here? Oh, it's because the Kari's here. And because he's here, it's making everyone happy. Which is kind of a ball ache. Never mind. Never mind. This is kind of stable at the moment. So if we can just keep it here, we could probably turn that money in that province to a bit of a money maker for us. Oh, more how many devotees did we get then? Gift of... Maybe it's like a one-off? 160? Unless that's this turn, so maybe next turn? I guess we'll see how many we make this turn. Meanwhile, I want to get Spreading Perfection because that is going to be quite useful. The extra success chance. Yes. All of that. All of that. Right, you've got 1 turn. You've got 4 turns. Eeny, meeny, miny. I guess that one. Really what I want is success chance.
My excellence.
Yeah. Yeah. If I do that, that will give me more money. And then I'm going to get rid of all of you. I'm going to get rid of you.
Will they be dispersed?
I'm gonna get rid of you as well.
Time to decouple.
I want another unit of you. Basically, we're just going to do a lot of fiddling about with the Kari's army. Apologies if you know you said it. It's me sneezing, because fucking hay fever. Oh, it's just the worst. Fucking hay fever, man. If we attack on this side... That's a decisive victory. Oh. Guess we need something to knock the door down, but then we'll get Leonesi, which I guess we'll keep, because reasons. It does look like the Wood Elves are kicking the arse of Grom. That is a big arse, to be fair. It's a big fucking ass.
They call to you. On we go.
How's this looking? 7. Right, well it's ticking up, but this has gone down. Wow, racial resistance has increased significantly. Why is that?
Speak your poisoned word and be gone.
Oh, because it gets worse as time goes on, doesn't it? So it's going to be slower for that last bit. And there's not much we can really do about that, seeing as he's only got 2 settlements left. I think he might be... We could potentially do agent actions there. Maybe I just wipe him out. Maybe we just do that. If you encamp... What could we do? Is there anything fun we can do here? Can't get any of these guys, which is a shame. I mean, the harpies aren't the worst thing. I don't think there's anything really that I want here. Unless there's like dragons or something. I might get the dragons because that would give me some flying units, but otherwise...
Slaanesh is delighted with our affair.
Well, glad to hear it. I'll take that. When Ran Kandana, you discovered a vast painting of your divine form, a tribute most wonderful and strange, but each morning it grows more beautiful while you grow uglier, at least by mortal standards. This form is surely a test of Slaanesh. Destroy the picture or welcome the transformation. I'm going to welcome it. Since Slaanesh granted you a changed image, there are those who foolishly claim you are not boundlessly desirable. Apostles sin you once were. You know they speak only jealousy, but response is nonetheless required. Let them know pain. Get 10 big ones. 800 devote. I could use the money. Okay. We get 800 from Gifts of Slaanesh. Holy shit, son. Holy balls. Yeah, okay, come over here. In fact, actually come over here because we're about to take this. I could fight this, but to be honest, it's going to be fairly... Let us loot and occupy. Oh, I should have vassalized them. Never mind. Armor of Living Death. Ooh, that is nice. Although risky for a demon, considering that it's...
Depravity reigns.
That it reduces leadership.
How should I
There we go. Now you can land at the port that we... To be honest, it's probably a good idea to have a port on the coast, because that way we can move units between our land masses more easily. Just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, what else do we want? So we've got the Seekers. I wouldn't mind another one. I wouldn't mind some more Demonettes either. Let's do that. Ooh, some soul. It's going to take 6 turns, but I could get some soul grinders. That's an option. And some of those. Oh, I wanted chariots, didn't I? And I didn't build the chariot building. Ugh. Disaster. Oh well. Take too long to fix now.
Artisan of the
Meanwhile, I need to do some names. I will do those. Let's get Lash of Slaanesh. And what does this do? More melee attack. Sure.
Herald of the Dark Prince.
Let's give you Slaves to
My
Excess.
deepest desire granted.
Can have Lash of Slaanesh, Blissful Rapture, because that's just more melee attack, which is good. I am going to give you... probably the same. What does the cultist give us replenish? I can't remember what the cultist does in an army. Where's... There you are.
For souls.
What's your thing? Do you do... Oh, no, you increase mobility, not replenishment. Okay, well, never mind. I mean, don't get me wrong, mobility's nice. And we should definitely consider putting some of our peeps in armies. You're just going to have to heal up. Good luck with that. Do you have... Oh, you don't actually have 2... Who else can we give you? I could give you a couple of Bloodwrack Medusas. Problem is, because we're such a fast attack army, I genuinely don't know if that would be useful. I guess some kitty cats? I'm going to get some kitty cats. Kitty cats.
Master, the cult of plentiful excess.
Everyone loves a kitty cat.
They worship you.
Yes, they do.
Your sin is my command.
To annoy the shit out of them a bit.
Infiltrate their blood.
But we need to get that sweet, sweet seduction. No, Ron Jeremy.
Name it.
He died doing what he loved. Putting butt plugs in people.
Divine master.
Yeah. What do I want to do with you? I really would like to nobble Carl. I really would love to nobble Carl. Now, what am I going to do with you?
Extinction comes.
Yeah, that's really pissing her off now.
Do not presume my patience, but speak all the same. Such delights.
Well, it does a little bit. It did a little bit. This is a fine... How much does that give us? So that one gives us 100. That's a 200 bonus. We'll get that one then, because that's a little bit more money.
Nakari loves to frolic.
Be'lakor. No, I'm not joining a war against them, mate. Sort it out yourself. Sort that shit. What? I'll let him keep it. If you want it, you can have it. It's only go by one. I don't think that's going to work. I mean, Tyrion does only have like one settlement left, so I suggest he's probably just going to die. Never mind. I was going to put all that work in. Hello. Hello, Malagor. What's going on, mate? What's going on? If we could get Malagor on side.
Pleasure without conscience.
Right, Heinrich has a lot of armies.
Artisan of pain.
Does that give replenishment? Nope, just growth. Wait, what does that say? Change something first, but in the season, carnivorous cattle are the norm. Why the fuck would you want carnivorous cattle? It seems very counterintuitive. Like, will they eat each other? I mean, surely eating grass is probably the better option. Because that way you don't have to feed them each... What? Oh, I would like some more Keepers of Secrets. Should I get some Keepers of Secrets? He said yes. 3 turns. But I think that's going to be ultimately very worthwhile. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind... I mean, the Chaos Furies, they do come in use, don't they? I'm tempted to maybe get just another unit of them just to be... If we do that, I'm very happy with the army. And then we can go down and see if we can find Tekalis. It's going to be quite the trek all the way south, but, you know, we need to beat him.
I must.
He needs to be bopped. Are we still going to get attrition here? Vampiric corruption is currently at 34%, but it is dropping.
Depravity reigns.
Yeah. Okay, you've got kitty cats, which is fine. We can see Heinrich is holed up in Castle Artois.
Never.
Wait, you are? He's got a lot of zombies.
Slaanesh herald.
Not that that's going to particularly stand up very well against us. I guess I just want you to sit there for a minute.
Divine immortality.
You want to sit there as well. You're going to chase after Carl, if we can find him.
Bring your secrets into my chamber.
Hello. No, again. Seriously, mate. At what point do you think... Fine, whatever. I'll let him keep it. Yeah, I think Tyrion's fucks. It's only getting up one a turn. I'm just gonna let him die.
My cult is your cult. Oh, yes.
I do want to go after... Where's Carl gone? Alright, no biggie. We'll just go after Johan?
You are infertile. The cult grows.
Good job.
The cult of pleasing.
Why can't I do this? It says cooldown, but I've got enough to... Why can't I do it? Why?
Do I please you?
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Herald of the Dark Prince.
Okay, we've cleaned this up now, so I'm thinking maybe...
Seeking sweetest agony, I yearn to go. Handmaiden.
Do something like this. So we sneak it, and basically we just want to hit them hard, rip them to shreds. To shreds, you'll say. Right, Akari's army is going to be busy for another couple of turns, but I think that's well worth it. And also, we can now get all of these spells, can't we? Yes. This is going to be good. Here, recruit rank. Armor for Chaos Furies, that's not that useful. Darkness does a devotee upkeep minus 20% for... Oh, I forgot there was an upkeep for it. Oh, there we go, it's come back in. Salzenmunds? Okay, that's fine. Aranute, that's useful. Because we can do that. And Gristle Valley. Do something like that. Okay, kind of useful. Are these this not as useful for these guys.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
They're it's going -1. If what settlements do you have? You've got those.
Okay.
So I could grab you now. They've got a few little bits and pieces. These guys, I don't think we're going to be able to get them with just one settlement though, because their racial resistance will increase to a point where I don't think. Once the racial resistance increases, we need more. It's weird that the larger an empire, the easier it is to take over. If they've only got one settlement, they're actually really hard to take over, because the racial resistance will climb to a point where you can't get them. But if they've got multiple settlements,
High Elven
it's a little bit easier. Oh, minus 69. Nice. Is there more? I guess more income is probably the best one. There's more income as well. That's fine. If you want to rebel, that would be fantastic. So please consider it. Consider rebelling. Consider rebelling today. Ask your doctor if rebellion is the right choice for you. Hello? No! Never mind. Right, Warney is one turn away from putting another cult in there. This looks like it's going pretty well. I mean, the number of settlements is large, but so if we can put a cult in each of them, then that's at least 6 selective influence a turn. You just need to work on them. You just need to work them over. Hi, Heinrich. Oh, you're bringing everyone, are you? Okay. Is there anyone? Can we seduce the undead? Seriously? Oof, that's very expensive. They're very expensive to seduce. Holy shit. I could... How much money do I have? Oh, I've only got 571, that's why. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to kill them all the old-fashioned way. I could do that. Now, our Forsaken should make fairly short work of any zombies. One would hope, anyway. Yeah, seems to be fine. However, the main issue here is going to be the sheer number of enemy units throwing themselves at us. We've got 2 enemy armies on the reinforcements incoming. Heartseekers charging in from behind. The Hex Wraiths have had their physical resistance reduced, and they did get a little bit more health, but physical resistance is still a big part of how they survive, and with all those magical attacks coming in from the Heartseekers, who have much better stats than them, these guys are not going to last very long. On the other hand, obviously we have some physical resistance of our own, 20%, and they'll be cutting through that as well. So it's, you know, equal, but on the other hand, we're going to be winning that, I think, slightly better, because the Heartseekers are just better cavalry. The Gore Herd losing against the Grave Guards, and the Forsaken not doing as well as I would have thought, although, you know, are hacking their way through those zombies, but taking some damage in return. The Furies coming in from behind to help mop up. And of course, undead units surrounded become sad, and then they start to crumble, although nowhere near as bad as demons do. Because demonic does... I mean, right, so, no, not that one. Where is it? These guys... Oh, there we go, demonic. Right, so we get... we do not rout, immune to terror, takes damage when leadership is low. Now, this is a massive problem for us here because the undead are very, very tanky. And as you can see, once our Furies get sad, they're basically dead. You can try and pull them out, but I would say 50% of the time, they're just going to crumble. There's barely any point. And this obviously hits double hard for Slaanesh because your units are, while very killy, they are very, very squishy. A wave of enemy reinforcements is arriving, but our reinforcements has arrived at the same time. We were trying to get around behind the enemy army here, but the reinforcements sort of interrupted us. The Heartseekers then coming in, trying to take out those Hex Rays. We've hit them with Narcissism, so they can't move, and then we get the charge in. And that should be pretty effective. Well, they do get Von Hal's Dance Macabre. Meanwhile, the Heartseekers coming in again on that flank, taking out those Cairn Wraiths, knocking them all over the place and doing significant damage. Reinforcement from Tiffany coming in. We've got the Demonettes here. They're going around on the flank trying to take out this blob of reinforcements. We do have more enemy reinforcements incoming as well, being led by these Cairn Wraiths. The Demonettes should do quite well against the Zombies, but on the other hand, the Zombies won't have too much trouble dealing damage to them, apart from getting through their melee defense. So we have to be a little bit careful. Then we've got the Mirror Guards, who are a little bit more tanky, charging in against these Skeleton Spearmen. And then the Hellstriders coming in from the rear. slamming into those skeleton spearmen, sending them all over the place and making them sad at the same time. Of course, the undead do get sad as well, but they don't take anywhere near as much damage as demons do. Tiffany going toe-to-toe with Odo, the security chief from Deep Space Nine. He's now running away. And we're chasing him down. Tiffany should be able to win that fight fairly convincingly. Our Forsaken have taken a bit of a beating as well, but they still got 215 kills. Mostly those are going to be zombies, though. Heartseekers coming in once again. But more reinforcements continuing to pour onto the battlefield. We're trying to cut the enemy into small chunks and get them surrounded, so we kind of got a little blob here, a little blob here, a little blob here, a little blob, and we're just trying to get them all surrounded at the same time. But even then, even if we get them surrounded, you can see the Crypt Horrors starting to be picked off there. But they've got a number of kills. Heartseekers coming back. I think we may have already lost a unit of Heartseekers somewhere. We've definitely lost units of Furies. I say, just trying to pull them out. Lose leadership, so minus 12. But then because they're sad, they start taking damage, and because they tend to, you know, be sad when they're badly damaged. What that happens? Well, basically, it's a rolling ball. It's an avalanche. Basically, it starts off slow, and just careers into them dropping dead, even if, you know, they're not fighting anyone. I think maybe damage should be... They shouldn't take damage unless they're fighting, basically. That's my, if you manage to pull them out of combat and they're not fighting, they should still be sad, but they shouldn't take any damage, because otherwise there's no point trying to pull them out of combat, to be honest. You may as well just leave them in there. For all the good it's going to fucking do. And this is why it's much better to have units that aren't going to crumble, because crumbling is a massive, massive penalty. Because if your units crumble, guess what? You're going to have to re-recruit them again. Which is going to take time, and particularly on the harder difficulty levels, you don't want that. We're going to lose a number of units in this battle. And spoilers, annoyingly, we're going to lose all but one of the Heartseekers. And 2 of those units disintegrated as we were winning the battle. The enemy army was crumbling, they got sad as well, and then died before the end of the battle. Which was incredibly irritating. I was furious. Like, they were fine right up until the enemy army started crumbling. And then for some reason, they got sad as well and instantly just died like that. They still had like 25 members of the unit left and they just gone. Went 25, 18, 12, 3, 0, dead, gone, out. Just nothing I could do. They weren't even fighting anyone. They were just standing around not doing anything, and they just got sad and died. So very, very vexing. I feel like any army which crumbles really does need a way to either, like, summon reinforcements. Like, they need to have, like, some sort of, like, you know, demon summon thing. So they can just, I mean, like, kind of like Nurgle has written. I mean, Nurgle could do that. He could just recruit units anywhere, right? So he has it slightly better. Slaanesh, on the other hand, terrible auto-resolve. Units are squishy as shit. And, I mean, look, you can see that Khan here, he's got sad, but he's immortal, so he's just going to run away. He's fine. Having mortal units is like these Goreherd, right? Got their ass kicked, going to run away. They're fine. Like, they're replenished, no problem. Also, Slaanesh has terrible replenishment. But apart from that, they will survive. They will survive the battle, and that's the main thing. But these Demonettes, nope, they're sad, they're gone. They're out of here. You're going to replace them. These Demonettes, they're also now quite sad. If I try to pull them out of combat, they're now, yeah, they're going to crumble as well. There they go. Instantly just disintegrate. Bye. Gone. Good night, Vienna. The Heartseekers have managed to rip apart some of these zombies and are now racing back to assist our army. You can see the battle is... Well, we did kill over 6,000 enemies, which is pretty good, but... I mean, a lot of those were zombies. The battle's still pretty balanced, but the Heartseekers now coming in from behind, slamming into those zombies. They're going to start taking lots and lots of damage, because of course we do have the devastating flanker as well, so we do more damage on the flank attack. And as you can see, those zombies are getting absolutely shredded. Still holding on, though. The Harpies, yeah, they got sad. You know what? They'll be fine. They'll run away. They'll flee the battlefield. After the battle, not a problem. Which is, you know what? Sometimes if I want to pull a unit out of battle, you know what I do? I just tell them to withdraw. Because units withdraw so much better than you can tell them to actually get out of a fight. So much better. Right, the Heartseekers continue. I mean, they've got massive numbers of kills. Just helping out all over the place. So the balance of power is slowly shifting in our favour. We have lost a significant number of units, and of course, because so many of our units literally drop dead rather than flee the battlefield, you can see that we've taken a lot of damage to these armies and on these I mean, we might have to use the disciple armies to cover for us. We're certainly going to have to pull back after this battle. We're continuing to cycle charge, run all over the place, trying to hunt down units. What we could have done was some more. If we had some AoE spells, that would have been pretty legit. Heartseekers coming back once again. 350 kills. Do they get the yeah, they get more intensity with units with wavering leadership nearby, so they've got even more melee attack and weapon strength, which means these zombies are getting absolutely shredded. But in return, the zombies are pulling down the odd Heartseeker here or there. But the enemy numbers are dropping, and we're now trying to focus on killing off the enemy Necratch Vampire Lord. Heinrich might be too tanky for us, so we're just going to go and try and take out this guy. So we've got Tiffany charging in, we've got whatever that is. Everyone's just jumping on this vampire. We debuffing him, enfeebling foe, so less melee defense, makes him easier to take out. Heartseekers pulling out again, cycle, but they'll fuck the Crypt Horrors. Get the Crypt Horrors, kill them, surround them, hack them to death. Should find that we're actually pretty effective at killing them because we've got them surrounded. So you can see their health is dropping very, very rapidly, and the leadership is then dropping again. There we go. We're still trying to take out that Vampire Lord, but he is dying. He's not a melee boy. We've got all of our characters just jump him at the same time. The Crypt Horrors are starting to go down, and you can see the balance of power that these guys, the Hellstriders, they're sad, but they're fine. Pulling the Heartseekers out again just to try and get those zombies. We can just annihilate them, we'll be fine. The Vampire Lord is almost dead. He's sad. He's taking damage. Come on, finish him off. No, everyone's sad. Fuck. No, -7. See, they're only at minus... no, they're at 7. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. No, these guys are -4. -4 leadership. That's all it took. -4 leadership, and they just disintegrated. Oh, so annoying. Oh god, our army got fucked. Oh god. Being a demon is such a weakness. I lost like 2 units of Heartseekers right at the end because they got sad. Oh, sucks. It's going to take me ages to replace as well. That demonic is not a strength, it's a weakness. It's a massive, glaring weakness. No. It feels like as soon as your demons get a little bit sad, they're just fucked.
I am irresistible.
Oh, Tiffany. Yeah, definitely.
Such insights.
Tiffany gets to be a big girl. Boy. Thingy-majig. Heal per second. Yeah, I do like heals. Yes. Let's do that. And then all of that. I'm actually going to give you this and this as well. Okay, we're going to have to pull back.
Most privileged of Slaanesh.
And we don't have any recruitment buildings here, do we? No. We could get some disciple armies. Goodness me, we've got a lot of stuff. Everyone ranked up quite a lot then, I guess. And Leon got spell resistance for the entire army. And a bunch of these guys got Gifts of Slaanesh, although how useful that's going to be. I mean, I guess it does. It does kind of help.
Slaves to darkness.
Tiff. It's the glow up. How many skill? Holy shit, 4 skill points. You get Lesser Doombolt. How do I feel about Lesser Doombolt? I don't know. Soul Feeder. What does Soul Feeder do? Heals per second when casting. You know what? That definitely seems to be the best option. I kind of want to go with this with you. What does Hysterical Frenzy do? Yeah, I quite like Hysterical Frenzy.
Pleasure without conscience.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Well, I do need someone to kill enemy characters. I think Leon's just gonna
be drenched in bodily fluids.
Yeah, definitely. What does Acquiescence do? That is the damage spell, isn't it? Yeah, okay, well, let's grab that one. Wait. Because then we can get Slicing Shards, which would have been really useful against those large blobs. Yes, indeedy. Holy shit, we've got so many... I reckon we could just, like, spawn devotee armies to assist us. If we just do that little bit... Can we get... You lost... Oh, you didn't lose those guys. In that case... Is it a good idea to maybe... Do I want blood rack reducers? Fuck it, you know what? Sure. Sure. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, you've got one more turn. And then your army is good to go. What was the... We got... So it's these guys. Didn't they get another regiment of renowned? Oh, it's a spear on guys. Maybe it's because I didn't... Because maybe I need to start a new campaign for it to take effect. I'm trying to think who the other guys were, because we've got the... Oh, no, it's not Sibilant Slaughtercade. It's the Internal Entourage. We've got the Marquis. What's the other guy? Was there another? Oh, no, not the Rear Guard. Did they only have two? Did they only have two?
All-powerful sorceress.
They do only have two. Oh well. No problem. Grab this one. Do we have anyone with... Ah.
Named. The cult shall endless delight.
Slap a cult in that one. And yes, I could use a diplomatic bonus. 18. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's getting there.
Absolutely not.
Tyrion, I think the Kari's going to have to come down here and just bop Tyrion once and for all. And then once he's done that, we're going to bring him all the way down to Teclis. So the poll for next time is going to be... We currently have the... Who are these guys? The Saal. They're currently a vassal of... both. Oh, maybe we can't vassalize them. Is this not our vassal? They're not, but they're currently the vassal of the Ecstatic Legion, so I'm wondering if maybe we can't vassalize them because they're already their vassal. Well, that blows.
A negotiation. How?
That kind of blows. I can't seduce them. They're already vassalized. Lame. Lame. Oh. What's going on in Cath? Well, Grimgor apparently is big in Cathay. That's going to be a kind of a problem for him. Okay. God, Grimgor's all over the fucking place. He's over here as well. Grimgor, you're strength rank 4. You're at war with all of the Chaos Dwarfs, the Caravan of Blue Roses, and the Western Provinces, and it looks like you're winning. That's not strength rank. That's strength rank. Right click the strength rank 1.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Ooh. Okay, the poll for next time is going to be... We're currently kind of focusing on Marathi, but should we put more focus into getting Carl? If I were to get more agents, should I? I mean, we could. So we could push once Tiff and Leong have, you know, recovered from that victory, which I think Kemmler's going to probably recover from quicker. Should we try and deal with Carl and get Carl in against our supple bosom, or should we just like really try and get Marathi on sides? I think that's going to be the poll for next time. Reichland or Marathi? If we can remove that stick from up Carl's arse. I get a butt plug up there, I said. Let's go wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.